can. All right, cool. Let's see if this still works, because, well, this is even funnier now, because I was literally explaining why there might be problems, and you guys couldn't even you couldn't even hear me explain about the problems. So anyway, what I was saying was, basically yesterday I just like reconfigured my whole desk setup. So I like took away my monitors, and so I was just saying that that might cause some issues with live streaming, because I can't have like windows on a separate display. Anyway, yeah, so sorry about the issues. I'll definitely look at that. Just technology, man. But yeah, this live stream is going to be pretty casual. I'm just going to be reacting to videos, just a couple videos. If you have like specific suggestions on something you want me to watch, I'll totally do that. And then I just want to give you an update about the channel, some ideas I have, and yeah, pretty casual. I also have a case that I'm going to be unboxing. I got a new phone case, and I will be unboxing that on the stream. It came like maybe an hour ago, and I was about to unbox it, and then I thought I might as well wait to do it for you guys live. Also, you'll notice that this is a bit of a different backdrop. Usually there's glass there, and I actually put up these curtains. There's actually 4 of them just going across the room now, and part of that was just a backdrop thing. I didn't want, you could see through the glass and stuff and reflections, but also it's a lot better for sound. So these are actually like acoustic treatment for the room and stuff. So you may have noticed the audio is a little bit better. I'm using a different mic, but all those kind of great things. Anyway, we can just jump straight into one of these videos. Again, this might be a little buggy. Live streaming with cheap software is not my strength. Honestly, I've said so many times I'm just gonna buy Wirecast. Maybe I'll actually do it. But I figured we just pick the most popular videos and kind of go down from there. So what I'm gonna do is, let's try this. The other problem with doing live streaming is that you can't have your speakers on, so I have to wear headphones. It's such a pain, y'all. So let's see if I can do this real quick. All right, so basically what I want to do is just kind of play the video. I'll see if I can do this picture in picture. Let's do it this way. So like I said, I don't have other monitors now, so you can see OBS just like layers and layers in Inception. So I'll pull up the chat right here, not that chat. All right, so I guess we're just gonna watch a video. This is gonna be painful. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do like 1 or 2, and I'm definitely not gonna watch the whole thing, but we'll see how far I can get. This is gonna be rough. So I just figured we picked the most popular video. Let me know if you guys can hear this again.
What's up, guys? This is Max
Oh
Square,
gosh.
and I've been getting a lot of requests lately to do a tutorial on a basic intro and animation.
Oh, this is
After
rough.
Effects. So I decided to finally do it, and this is what we're going to be making today.
Jeez, it's like the cheesiest animation.
Might look a little weird.
Ah, gosh.
That's just because After Effects
It hurts to watch.
Weirdly. It is actually a nicer green when we get in there. So yeah, this is what we're going to be making. So let's just jump right into it. So opening up After Effects, we're going to create a new composition. Doesn't matter what you name it.
This is
Make
rough.
sure it is 1920 by 1080, and it's going to be about 6 seconds. And while we're here, let's go ahead and set the...
I mean, to my credit, we're like a minute into the video. To my credit, somewhat quality video, I guess. Like the intro, it's just like kind of a downhill. It's like awesome intro. They like spent a lot of time on my intros, and then it was just like painful voice to listen to, and it keeps going down. But oh man, I mean, at least I know what I was doing. Like I was talking about, I show people what we're making.
Background color to hashtag 2B2B2B. Now it's not actually hashtag, it's actually a hex color, but you may or may not know that. I'm not a Twitter nerd, just throwing that out there. So click OK, and let's start making some pretty cool stuff. So go ahead and create a new shape layer. So just right click on your composition and then create shape layer. Then go up to your shapes and select the ellipse tool and click anywhere on the...
So I feel like that's pretty much like the cheesiness is usually like toward the beginning, and then it kind of like settles in. I remember there being like Oh, I don't even remember. I remember like there's like a. Oh, I said something about pixels, and I like like I said like pickles or something. I don't even know. Maybe someone commented on it, but that was rough. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so that was okay. This is 4 years ago, and that was like my first video, one of my first videos in After Effects. I don't even remember like why I made that video. Oh, it was rough. So that's 4 years ago. Let's see if we find one. Okay, yeah, this is 2 years again. After Effects.
For a $5 shout out on my YouTube
Slightly
channel.
deeper voice. This is like
will be in the description. Also,
sophomore
apologize in
year of
advance
high
for trying to be
school.
Funny and for the excessive length of this video.
See, like I'm saving it with the intro, so it's redeemable. All right, all right.
What is up, guys? This is Matt Square, and in this video, I'm going to be
I feel like this is almost worse.
Some basic lower third animations in After Effects. Let's get started. So I'm going to show you a quick preview
Okay, that was
of
quick.
what we're going to be making.
From like a tutorial point of view, like just jumping straight into it, that was solid. But I feel like the voices, it was like worse than just being like super high, because now it's like that awkward teenager, like I don't know, I was like 15 or something.
You can see the lower third is pretty simple. It's got kind of a flat design. But what's cool about the animation is that when we switch off the background layer and just add a video clip, you'll see that the text takes on the color of the video clip behind it. So it's just using some track matte properties in there, and I'm going to show you exactly how to make this animation. So we're going to go ahead and create a new.
So it wasn't too bad. I do remember making this video like, well, it was 2016. Yeah, it's like the beginning of the year. I did this in my room. I'd like just moved my office. I was like sharing an office with like a family member, and then I like decided to go, like, because I was recording so often, I decided to like move it into my room so I could like record whenever. I remember like doing this. It was like so awkward, just like talking to yourself in the room, just like talking to a wall. It's like maybe I can find a picture of that setup because that would be great. That was a good setup. But man, that was rough. Gosh. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll filter by like most popular. If we go to here, go to like all videos, or no, hold on, sort by. I'm so good at YouTube, guys. Sort by most popular. All right. Okay, I don't know if I can take another one. Oh gosh, this one was rough. I remember this one. Airmail 2015.
What is up, guys? This is Matt
Yeah, back to
Square,
the high
and
voice.
I hope you're all enjoying the new website. If you have not seen it yet, I'll put a link in the description to the video and, of course, the website. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing Airmail.
Gosh, I
2.
missed those jazz
I actually
tracks.
did
That was
a
like the
review
only.
on Airmail 1 about a year ago, and the developers have been very kind once again to give me a free.
So like a pretty casual review. I never scripted stuff. I just kind of like started recording. But I remember like I love those jazz tracks. They're like one of the main reasons I started the channel because of a guy named Ben from Northern Tech did tons of videos like in Pixelmator and those kind of things and like app reviews, and he used this like the coolest jazz. Well, I thought it was cool 5 years ago, and I wanted to use jazz tracks, but man, gosh, it's so awkward.
You can also
Like
select your individual mailboxes by just clicking on any icon on the left here in the sidebar. So if you right click on an image here, you have tons of options. You can mark it as
Tons.
spam, important, starred.
not to mention that I'm like literally showing my actual inbox, like people's like legitimate email is being like broadcasted to the entire internet. But oh man, yeah, it's yeah, we've come very very far since then. I think on a serious note, like it is in a way like somewhat the only like comforting part about watching these videos again, even though it's like super embarrassing. I am at least somewhat proud of like how far I've come, you know, like at least if I'm like watching it now and like I'm embarrassed, then that means like I've made progress. Like, but oh man, gosh, I was just I still am awkward, but just less awkward on camera. Man, can you imagine if I had like had my webcam on for those videos? Like that would have been even worse. Just like watching this like 13-year-old like in his bedroom like doing videos, like gosh, like talking to a mic, and man, that would have been rough to say the least. Would have been even worse. But anyway, I don't know if I can watch many more videos. I know the whole live stream is pretty much dedicated to reacting, but man, that's about as much as I can take. Guys, like, it's so bad. If you guys have a video that you want me to watch specifically, I'd be happy to check it out. Gosh, I know that was like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but like my heart is still like racing. Like, no joke. I'm like, it's so awkward to watch those videos. It's like, let's just unbox this case. Let's pass some time. Give me a break. So this might be really loud. Maybe I'll mute. It's all good. Let's hold it away from the mic. So this is a case from Peel, I believe their name is, and I had a case. Sorry, this is gonna be loud. I had a case like the Apple case for my iPhone 7. Was there a 7S? 7S, I believe. Whatever. And sorry, super strong glue. So I had that like the official Apple case for my iPhone 7, whatever the model was before this, and then I got an 8 Plus back in like October or November, and I didn't have a case for it, so I just ordered. I didn't want to spend like $50 or whatever on the official Apple case, so I bought like a knockoff version of it. It was like 15 or 20 bucks. It like looks the same, so I can show you. I don't know like how much you guys can see. I also totally realized I didn't even switch on the light, so if it's super dark in here, I apologize, but I digress. So this is like no brand. It's by, I mean, I can't even tell you because there's no brand. Maybe it's on the inside. Anyway, so I got this like 6 or 8 months ago, and it just has not been holding up. It was great for the first couple of months because it's like just a pretty basic case, and then it started to like peel on the edges. I don't know if you can see that like right here, and then this bottom corner I had to like literally cut off because it was like part of the leather was sticking out and like the actual plastic had broken off, and then it's like starting to at the top. So like I just like held out as long as I could, and then I ended up ordering this case, and like I said, this is a peel case, and the idea is that this is like super thin, and there's tons of like thin cases. I've seen this in like, sorry, that's like annoyingly loud. I'd seen this like on Instagram or something and decided to get it. So this is the case. Like it's super, I mean, just even the packaging is really simple. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind like super big cases. But when you have an 8 Plus, like it's already such a big phone. Like even just between this thin case, it's like already so much bigger. So I wanted something thin. So let's see. This is like the moment of truth. If I can get it out. Man, so thin you can't even see it. Okay. Jeez, this is like super in there. Go through the back. So anyway, there's like I said, there's tons of these cases out there. I was like, but yeah, this is like 20 or 30 bucks. I don't want to like spend tons of money. So I like went back onto Amazon. I was like, maybe I'll just get like another cheap knockoff. And like the one I chose was like the exact same one that I like had picked out before like 8 months ago. So like, yeah, I probably should. So wow, that is super thin. And it's clear, or like I think it's like a semi-clear, but it's a matte finish. That is super nice. I don't know if you can see that, like super thin. I mean, it's like pretty flexible. That's pretty nice. Flip for instructions, that's nice. But yeah, so the main reason, I mean, I don't mind it not being black or whatever. Like I didn't have a super big color preference, but I didn't love the gloss finish. Like, I mean, I think it looks awesome on the iPhone, like, but the only problem is that when you're like holding it, it's like super slippery. So I wanted something with like a matte finish. So this is like a semi-matte gloss finish. That's actually really nice. So the buttons aren't actual, I don't think. Yeah, so the buttons are just cutouts. They're not like actual overlays or whatever. See you, man. Thanks for joining, for watching while you could. But yeah, this is this is really nice. So like just pretty much cutouts. It's like bare minimum, and it grips pretty well. So that is my new iPhone case. I mean, like you can't even tell like that it's on there. Obviously, it's clear, but the other thing is that like I often find myself in like not great lighting. Like I mean, in here is all right lighting, but I have like a lot of black hardware. I also noticed like so I play drums, and when I'm on stage, like you get into this kind of drum booth. They call it a cage, and like there's like no lighting in there, and I again same thing like when you don't have great lighting, and then it's like black like tabletops, or like if there's like we have a little table in there, it's also like pretty dark gray or whatever. So like my phone's black, my case is black, like there's no way I'm gonna find it. So something clear, just like slightly more reflective. Anyway, I'll see how it lasts. I'll let you guys know in like later videos and stuff. But that's my new iPhone case. So just kind of moving the stream along. I wanted to give you a quick update. So like new case and stuff. Obviously, I got this new setup. I was trying to pull up. Honestly, we're gonna be super low tech, and I'm gonna show you photos on my setup. So if you did catch my studio tour, like some number of months ago, I did like a full video tour of like the office and what I'm doing and like how I have stuff set up. So a lot of that is the same thing. The only thing that's really changed is I put up these curtains, like I said at the beginning. These are just for acoustic treatment. If you go like watch I put out a video today, you could watch that and then compare that video to like something from like a month or two ago. And just listen to like the audio difference. Like I tried to fix it in post, but it was like really rough. The reason is because first of all, there's glass right behind this monitor, and then there's glass like panels, like a storefront right behind me. So it's super reflective. So I put up these curtains. I put up some foam panels on the top, and it's really great. I actually linked them in my kit. You can go to macsq.com and click on my gear or whatever, and you can view it all. Anyway, so the only thing that's really changed besides that is that I took away my two monitors and I put my studio monitor, like my speakers, on the desk. So this is what it looks like now. Like I said, we're showing a camera. Let's see if this even vaguely looks. Oh, I forgot I was still on this. So we'll go here. So like that's awful and no one can see what I'm talking about. Boom. Look at that, high tech. So, I mean, you can make it out. So basically this is where I'm sitting. And I basically just have like studio monitor and reflection all on the monitor. The point is the two external monitors are gone. And I really did that just because the best place for your speakers is like in an equilateral triangle. So they're an equal distance apart from each other as they are from you, like diagonally. So the problem with that, with having the external monitors, is I have to put them like outside the desk. So if I were to be in an equilateral triangle, I'll be like against the wall, and the desk would still like be up here. So like obviously not practical. So this is like, they do sound a lot better. I got some like isolation pads, updates. So those are exciting things for the channel. But I really wanted to talk about live streaming some more. This is the 11th live stream that I've done on the channel, and so I started. If we've done one every month, I started last September, August, September. Math is fun. So yeah, anyway, I've been doing them for a while now. I've really loved them. I hope you guys have enjoyed them. Really cool way to connect with y'all. But I thought about kind of doing these more regularly, maybe even every week. And I think Fridays are a good day to do them, just kind of because the week's dying down. And the reason I want to do them later in the week is mainly just because I would, just an idea for it is to talk about tech news and like what's up in the tech community each week, specifically probably focused around Apple and, you know, Mac, iPhone, rumors, those kind of like any developments we have, anything in the news, tech related. And it might be a little bit longer. Like some of my streams have been airing on the side of 20 minutes. This is like 20-25. And so probably be maybe like 30-40 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I'd probably put that in a podcast form as well. So that would be kind of audio only. And I mean, I feel like the production would be a little bit better for those as well. Like I'll get like an actual adapter to put like my real camera on. So you're not just like watching this awkward webcam view with these weird curtains. And so yeah, so I might be doing those on Fridays, and I'd love to get y'all's thoughts. Like, if you want to drop a comment right now and let me know what you think, or if you're watching this on the replay, if you'd like to see more live streams, and if you have suggestions on what it should be on. I think tech news makes the most sense because it's a tech channel, and specifically talking about like Apple stuff because it's Mac Square and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, obviously we'll always have questions and answers. I think only thing I didn't love about the live streams was that I kind of let them turn into just being like long tutorials and just like extra content. So if that's what you guys like, I'll totally keep doing that. But I feel like you may want a little bit more, maybe something more practical or like relevant to the news. And so I'd love to try that out. Maybe I'll do another stream next Friday. I think I'm still in town. Yeah, so Friday, and we'll just kind of let it go and see how it goes. But yeah, let me know. And on this whole like iPhone new case updates, and I don't have a good segue, I did drop a new video today on my minimalistic home screen setup. So I literally, like, this is my entire setup. Is like, you don't have to be able to read it, but this literally like just like a wallpaper and then my dock. So I put all my apps in a folder, and I took this idea from a Medium article, so it's not my original idea, but I loved what that guy did, and so I linked it in the video. So definitely check that out. I have really enjoyed this setup too, just because it's like way simpler, and I've been using my phone a lot less, which is always good. It's healthier, but that's pretty much it. That's all I kind of have for you guys. I wanted to keep this shorter so that if you are scrolling through your feed and you see a 20-minute live stream, you'd rather watch that than, you know, an hour and a half video of me reacting to myself. But yeah, so I know, again, like I said, I was reacting to old videos. I don't know if I could do it anymore. That was like pretty rough, the 5 minutes that I spent on it. But man, yeah, this has been fun. And again, if you have questions, I'm looking at the chat right now. So love to answer anything if you have any questions or anything like that. Any feedback, obviously drop it in the comments if you forget, or if you want to add any more feedback. But yeah, thanks guys so much for watching as always. And the one last thing I could say in the updates is that I am posting regularly on my website. So Mac Square or macsq.com, you can check out the blog. I'm posting like a couple times a week. I'm working toward doing it every day, but I have a couple posts. Free Template Friday was today, so there's an awesome like prototyping template for experience design. So if you use XD and you're into wireframing or prototyping, whatever, definitely head over to the website macsq.com and you can check that out. But yeah, that is really all I have. So I'll check the comments one more time. Yeah, I'm just guessing that you're Sunny. You're the same person from who dropped this in the chat. But you said that, or the home screen video. I think this is also a great setup for non iPhone users. Like, it's just more of a tweak than it is like, you know, iPhone specific. Like, you could do this on any OS that you have. Like, it's really easy to do. But yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties. If you're watching this on the replay, I'll probably have already cut it out, so you will have no idea what I'm talking about. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. And this is going to be an awkward exit because I don't know how to exit out of this. So, no. But see you guys. Thanks for watching.